Hello, everybody. I'm just a few seconds, 2 minutes late. I was having to switch out my uh, iPad to my phone. Y'all come in and tell me hello. Give StreamYard permission to use your name, see your name, and hang out with me. We're gonna paint a rose today. I could not figure out for the life of me. Look, first come in, let me know if you're hearing me, okay? But I couldn't figure out what I'm like. What in the world am I gonna paint today? I thought about it was National Siblings Day, so I thought, well, I could paint my kids, but I started drawing them off. I'm like, Melissa, you're just being really stupid right now. So I'm like, no, you just need to abort that mission right away. Good, Susan. Everybody can hear me. Good. I'm glad you're here too. All right. So let me see. Let me find my rose right here. I had this picture of a rose that I thought I would paint today. I was trying to use my phone so that it would be smaller, and that didn't work out too well. I had to use my phone to go live with. So y'all come in and say hello. I'm gonna turn this on just, and it's upside down. Hold on. I thought I had that fixed. Of course I did not. There we go. Y'all sick now? Okay. Let's see if I can get it to stay. That's the issue. Hold on. I have to, if you could only see, I have to tape this up. Tape it up. All right. Come in and say hello. It just wants to keep moving on me. Hold on. I'll use a stronger piece of tape. There, maybe it'll stay. It'll probably keep moving. All right, I have a small rose drawn off right here. I know you can't see that. I'm about to make it where you can see it though. Um, I can just do it with this. It'd be faster. I hate this when I I despise it when people use my markers and they bear down really hard and are abusive with them. It makes it hard to use them anymore. And I'm very particular about having them at paint parties because, I mean, it's not that people do it on purpose at all. But if you just are not familiar with how to take care of things like this, then you just don't know what you don't know. But bearing down hard and using them while your paint is wet and stuff like that, it just really messes up the marker. But I mean, I'm not saying that people do it on purpose. They just don't know. Okay, so I have that where you can see it now. Yay! It was like a ghost. All right, so let's see. We're gonna paint this pink. I'm not doing all those water droplets on there, so don't even get excited about that one. Move my stuff over. Did y'all have a good Easter? Did you do anything different than you normally do this year, or did you do the same thing that you always do? We tend to do that, don't we? We go to church and hang out with our family and Easter egg hunt. Sometimes every year around here is a little bit different. It's never the same. Never, never. Um, let's do. My paints are super, super dry, so I'm having to water them down real quick. Actually, I might as well just do this whole area. Why not? It's going to start crinkling up on me. Y'all don't be shy. Come in and talk. Let me know who's here and what you're doing, who you are, where you watching from. Mickey is driving in between patients' houses, so I'm trying to get you one. Girl, do not have a wreck on my time. You do not have a wreck. I painted a rose last week, so I'm excited to see yours. I don't know that I've actually ever painted one like this at all. Who knows? Come on now. I'm running out of paint. You can make it. You can do it. You can do it. I'm parked for now. Rebecca drives a bus all day long, so she barely catches me every now and then. Hey, Rosie. All right, let me hit it with the dryer real quick. I got you, Mickey. All right. So let's see here. Where do we want to start? All right. I like to. I tend to paint everything with one brush, and it's usually a flat brush, and it's usually dilapidated, like there's bristles sticking out of it. Why? Because I'm a very bad girl, and I'll leave my brushes in water way too long. All right, let's see what I want to do. I'm going to start with this color, and maybe I'll add a little bit of blue to it right here. Did you use green because it's being the complementary color of, it's actually pink. Yes, complementary color of pink or red. Yes, I did. That's exactly right, Rosie. My colors are off because of using StreamYard. When I'm streaming through StreamYard, it makes my colors be off a little bit. Nope, I don't like that. All right, so I'm changing it up and going back and adding red to that. This will be a quick little painting. Um, Loose and free. I don't try to stay in the lines or anything like that. Trying to decide what I want to do. I love the green belt background. Just recently went to the antique rose emporium here around our area and was just looked at some of the roses. A lot of them have green poking through on their petals. That'd be cool. Some more of that bubblegum color. I love, love, love that bubblegum color. Mixing red and pink together. That's so yummy. Yummy, yummy. I don't try to go by a photo 100%. I just use it as a guide and then I start playing and doing whatever feels good, and whatever. I just try to play around with things. I encourage you to do the same thing and see what works. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't, and you just go back to the drawing board if they don't. Do something a little bit different. Sometimes you just keep adding and adding, walk away and come back and change it up and add until you finally like it. That's exactly right, Rebecca. It's a trial and error thing. Like you need to walk away from it for sure and come back to it later. And you need to look at it through your phone screen because it puts it in a distance for you. And come back, like I will set it so that where I'm coming back into a room, it'll be right in front of me where I'm walking toward it and I can look at it. And I can tell instantly whether I need to change something or not when I do that. I've been working on another angel and I'm like, thought I was thinking she was looking pretty good until I came back in the room and looked at her. I'm like, oh no, she's snarky. We can't have a snarky angel, so I got to go back to the drawing board on her again too. No snarky angels. My paints are so dry. Hey, Jerome. I guess that's how I'm saying your name correctly. You can tell me if I am not. And now for my soft pink that I love so much for the background. Move that out of the way now. I love to use the color pink. Right there. Pink. It's one of my favorites. And putting it down on this green, it comes out more of a dull pink though. See how quickly I move around the subject? I try not to do a nice, pristine job on purpose. I just loosely come in here. It makes you have more of a loose painting as opposed to being finely detailed. That is okay if that's how you like to paint, but that's just not how I like to do it. So I like to mess it up and paint quickly around it so that it's more likely to get messed up when you are not focusing on it so much. I may change this and I may not. I will just gonna have to see. Because right now it's looking a little bit dull and I don't like it. But I'm gonna play with it a minute and see what happens. The colors in the screen are off a little bit. Rosie said, that really freaks me. I love it. I love it. And it does a lot of people, Rosie. Like right there, I just white right into that leaf and it's okay. And I keep going. Keep going. And it is quite all right to have it be that way. People will take their brush and go right smack dab like into that flower right there on purpose. They will take a brayer and like this right here. Let me get it out with a lot more paint, of course, but they will get the paint and roll right into it on purpose to mess it up. And it looks good. It blurs the edges and it just keeps it from being just perfect, you know. Hey Tammy, but not hey Katie, not everyone likes that look, but it's okay. If you it's okay. That's it. What I try to get across to everybody. It is okay to not have it just right. I think I'm going to come back in now and put some red in here just cause I can. Add some more color to it. I like to just play around with color and see what happens. See where it all takes me. Told you it was going to be a quick painting. Can't even get that paint to come off my brush. Let me try it real quick. I might doodle on it. All right. Let's see. Let's grab a Sharpie because that's not too big. I doodle just like I paint, loose and free, and hold I hold my pen and my brush back here a lot of times to keep me from being nice and neat and perfect outlines. I am not going for a perfect outline, and I'll just like doodle some little designs in every now and then, something like that. I'm not gonna come in here and take my time and go around. That is not what I would. I just don't do it. I like that look. I do like that look, like in a folk arty kind of way. But that's not how I do it. Everybody's so different, and it's okay. We're all made different. We all like different things, and you may not like this style as much as you would doing it nice and pristine, staying in the lines, and that is totally okay to go your own way and do your own thing. Always. I encourage you to do what speaks to you, not what somebody else says and not what somebody else does. I'm gonna play around with this some more. Yes, look at that. Now it's gonna come to life. Hold your horses. Hold on to your hold your breath, Rosie, while we're coming around here real quick, hitting my row. Robin said, "Good afternoon. Being loose in my painting is a learning process for me. Holding the brush at the middle and loose in my hand helps." Yes. Thank you, Robin. So I love that doodle. I love that random design right there, that little loop-de-loo kind of look into it. It just adds. I not a lot of people don't like doodles either, and it's okay if you don't. I just love them, and I don't do it on everything I paint, but some things just call for it, like this rose. You know what else would be pretty on here? Some gold, some gold magic. Let's just play around with it. You want to? I need to dry it though. Hold on, let me dry it one more time. Because I keep adding paint to it. Rebecca, you're so funny. I'm not as loose as I want to be. I want to be loose. Hold on. Hey, by the way, can't open this. I found these little. I'm always needing something shallow and something um like to put my flow medium or glue or anything like that. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They're great for that. Great, great, great. A little bit of glue right there. Now, oh, trying to find a really old bad brush. All my brushes are really old and bad. I'm trying to find the worst one of them all. That's not too bad. I'll do this one. Okay, let's see. Where do I want to put this stuff? I don't want a lot, but I do want just a tiny little pad, and it probably won't show up on your screen as much as it does in person. No, you can barely see it, I don't think. And I don't follow the rules. I never do. Imagine that. You're supposed to put it down, let the glue almost dry first before you put this stuff on. Who's got time for all that? Not to me. Can't see it very well, can you? I like to just go over it with my brush and it breaks it up and spreads it around and makes it where I'm not in charge of it. Oh, this is coming out so nice. You know what else would look good under this pink color instead of the green? Would have been the mustard yellow. That would be really pretty up under there. I don't want to get carried away with it, but I'm just kind of adding it in as highlights. Playing on small things like this or in a book or something like that, it's less intimidating as opposed to a canvas. You're more likely to try things more so than you would if you were painting on a canvas. I'm gonna come down the stem with just a little bit and then I'll be done. Maybe. If I can get it off my finger. How many of y'all can't stand things to be stuck to you? Like glue and paint on your fingers and all that good stuff. Cute as pie. That looks so good. All right. Now, I do want to kind of fix that one little section a little bit. I don't normally fix things a lot, but that one's standing out to me too bad. So I'm just going to come in here and just add a little bit of paint to it and be done. And now I doodled some more. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help myself. Look how cute that is. How did you see how simple that was to paint? Simple, simple. It doesn't have to be realistic unless you want it to be realistic. Um, this stuff's going everywhere. It's whatever you like. It'll make a beautiful card for someone. It would. I could take this and then attach it to a card. That would be nice. All right. That's it for today, y'all. I hope that how many of you want to draw that before I hop off here? You want to draw that rose? Let's learn to draw that rose. It's really simple. Let me show you real quick. Doesn't take but a second. All right. I'm going to lay that down in my wet paint. I didn't even wait on you to respond if you wanted to draw it. I'm just telling you, you're going to draw this rose. Let me get my paint out of the way. Rosie said, I love that you can see the layering of the more layers to me, the better. The more layers you can put into anything, the better. So I never start dark and come very, very light. I build my way up. All right. Let's draw this rose, baby. Okay, so I'm just going to start maybe let's just start right here. Let's just come with this line that comes up. Can you see that? You might not be able to see that. Hold on. Like that. And it's got a little overlap piece right there. And then we've got a piece that comes off the edge up here. Like that. And then let's take this edge from that part right here, and we're going to kind of curve it back down. Like that. And now we're going to come and bring this petal from almost the tip of that one. Curve it in. And now let's come from up here to the middle section. It starts right here on the edge, comes down like that. And then we've got this little fold over right here. And then we've got this little section right there. One little section at a time until you get the whole thing done. And then over here, I'm just keep putting my hand in paint. I'm just going to curve this out and go up. Now I can come back in right here where these two meet. I can curve and go around to meet that one. And then we have a fold over right there. Got a little piece sticking out there. Doesn't have to be exact. Coming out right here. Down and into the bottom. And then this comes down a little ways from that petal and starts right here. It comes up and over and comes back into it. Maybe that's the back petal right there. And we got a little one sticking out there. It's not exact. And then there you go. There's your rose. I may have gotten a little carried away in places like right here. Maybe that should come up there just a little bit more and not be so far down. And I could adjust the height of this one a little bit to match that one. So it's not too far down on that side. But I didn't have anything to erase with, so I was just winging it. So there you go. That's your rose. Now y'all can go and paint you some roses. Paint them in different directions. Paint them in different colors. Paint them in a field of roses. Paint them like 2 or 3 are laying down in a bouquet. Don't let it be so intimidating. All right, did that help? There you go. Drawing, and of course it's a little bit more too tall right over there, but it's all right. I could take care of that with the background if I were to come and paint it again. Yeah, buds of roses, rose buds and open roses. Just get to practicing. Whenever you do something, study that thing and do a lot of them. So, for instance, like our theme in the PJs and Paint and the Paint Night Monthly is churches this month. And so, let me put my back up here. So, I like to really explore churches in a lot of different ways. So, I will just take a lot of random churches and play around with them. See which way I can change them up, make them different from one another so they're not all the same every time I do it. And you could take one outline of a church and see what you can do with it. Make it a challenge to see what you can do with that one outline. And then um, you could possibly like take a basic church and do three in a row on a canvas, or you could do it in a field somewhere. What kind of field? What are you going to do? You know, where are you going to put it? What's going to be around it? You got to ask yourself all those questions whenever you're studying a subject. So the same thing with the rose. So you could take the rose and study the rose and paint it as many different ways as you can. Like we were just saying, the buds, the rose buds, open roses, closed, you know, halfway closed. And see how many different what for just get comfortable painting a rose first of all, and then see how many different ways and places you can put them. You know, like we said, in a garden or a rose bush or in a vase of, you know, a vase of roses, or you know, how they're in a paper laying down or something like that. Just see how many different ways you can do it. That's what doing studies of things helps you out so much, and then you get it ingrained in your head so it's not intimidating anymore. You can just whip one out really quick and not have to think about it too much. All right, I hope y'all have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you next week. All right, have a good day. Bye.